Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends. What up, friends?
What up, Nikki B?
Hey there.
Hey, y'all. This fool, look at him. Oh, my God. He's starting with the shenanigans already.
Out the gate like a thoroughbred. Just
drink spilling all over out the glass. Just greedy.
What you got in your cup?
I am finishing up this bottle. I just realized I got too much liquor. So right now I'm finishing up this bottle of Casamigos.
So. That's tequila?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
well, okay. Nikki B, we got us a pothead and a drunk. I think
I got some tequila. No, I don't. I just self-medicate.
Is that what it is? True.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. You need something to get you through these times. You need some type of vice.
You ain't lying.
True.
Right. Perilous times. Anyway, what's going on with everybody?
Same old.
What about you, Drew?
Same old.
Slow motion. Wait a minute. What? Let me see that hat. You
that's the money team hat.
What?
You on the money team.
What? The greatest that ever did it.
Oh my God.
One of Grand Rapids, Michigan's finest. Come on, man.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to the money team.
Shout out money team. What's going on with you, E?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to get everything taken care of for this wedding coming up. That's it.
You stressed out yet?
Hey, wait, I just got a question. Did she hear last week's episode?
I'm making it my goal to not have her listen to last week's episode.
She can't even go to the county at this point. She can't even get a traffic ticket. She can't even be stopped by the security guards in the mall. Not TSA, not nobody.
I want it to be a surprise to her as well. He's like, where'd he go? You know?
Answering my calls, nothing.
I have to send her one of them Dear John letters.
Dear John.
Dear baby.
Keep your head up. You're some dirty mess and end it with keep your head up.
One love.
Spray one little dog. Spray some cologne on the ladder.
Yeah, you gotta put some cologne on there. You know?
Oh my God.
Just taking care of wedding stuff, man. I'm realizing and finding out. I kind of had an idea, but weddings are really, really expensive. So,
shit.
What you mean? You didn't have no idea?
No, I knew. I didn't know how much. How expensive it was.
Y'all didn't sit down and come up with this is our budget.
A figure.
His wedding.
We did. The main part is the reception right now. The plates.
Y'all gotta cut out people. So let me give you a word of advice that my sister, an event planner who plans a lot of weddings, gives to people who are getting married, who want everybody, my cousin and then my friend and then this person. When they spending all of that money and you get down to them budgets and them plates, when you going through your list of who we gonna cut out, the important piece is whoever you wouldn't miss being there don't need to be there. If you look around and you like, oh, I noticed that person ain't there, and there's somebody you would notice that wasn't there, that's who need to be there. But if it's somebody that's there because they work with you and all of that stuff, off of the way these plates be costing now, nah.
We talking starting out at like $25, $26 a plate, and that's on the cheap end.
I was just about to say the cheapest I saw is $20. That was the cheapest.
Yeah. And that chicken gonna be dry.
It's hell. You're gonna have to put a bunch of gravy on it. Gravy, spit, and water.
That's a banquet.
Well, if you need a caterer, I know a really good caterer.
Okay. Shout out to the caterers. Here we go.
Shout out to my sisters and her catering company, but no, she the bomb.com. So
she wanted to plan my wedding in 1 week. I was like, listen, I ain't got that kind of bread.
yeah.
Listen, I can honestly say when I initially, trying to get my wife like everything she wanted, when I initially seen what it was gonna cost, it was just over 19 grand. When I got done with it, it was around 5. Okay.
True.
That's
Everything
it.
she say, I'm just all I hear is dollar signs. I don't nothing else.
It's not. It ain't. I mean, if you can do it, do it. But my thing is, we can do away with all the extravagance and trying to make sure your great aunt cousin made it and all that, and and I'm just like, it wasn't that serious because when it's all said and done, ain't nobody gonna be there but me and you anyway. So you know what?
Exactly.
Factor in the cost of your ring and what we spent. Yeah, that's just under like 15 grand. And
yeah, mine was like 35 easily, and I didn't even get married.
You know what? Nikki, how are you doing?
You remember that? Man, anytime somebody asked me about that whole ass wedding, I would burst into tears.
Wow.
And then the nigga had the nerve to call the shit off. The fuck?
She cried like Celie when Nettie had to leave.
My God.
Okay, wait. Like, Truth, what you on, Truth? Because we gotta move on. Truth, what you on this week so we can move on?
Nothing. Just been, did a little shopping yesterday. Just fine tuning my little Vegas vacation.
Oh, right.
That's
when
it.
You leaving?
So I'm leaving Wednesday night, and I'll be in Vegas actually Thursday morning. Come back Sunday night.
Oh, okay. I know somebody who just went to Vegas today. They just made it. So I always say win enough, but not enough where you gonna come back and be like, I ain't gonna be on the show no more. What?
Well, hey.
I done made it.
If I get blessed like that, I'm gonna bless y'all too.
That's what's up. You're gonna put us on the map. You're gonna put us on the map.
For sure.
Yeah, God, please let Truth hit it. In Jesus' name.
Right. Hallelujah.
I need 2 intelligent, beautiful secretaries.
Okay, it's time for us. Did we already ask everybody how they doing?
I gotta give a shout out though. So so this week I ain't gonna be doing much. I'm just moving, man. This move is stressful. I never want to move a freaking again.
Did you hire a moving company?
I did. Shout out to No Sweat Movers. They was the bomb. I had to call them back a second day though. They moved all my big stuff, but by the time we got down to the like small stuff and the miscellaneous things, me and my mama was looking at each other like, who? She was like, "Nah, call them back. Call them back."
You gotta have good movers. Shout out to my movers. So let me shout out my movers if we shout out movers, because my mover moved me from the Chi Town to here, and they are Rent-A-Man is the name of that company, and they did a excellent job. Actually, my sister referred me. She used them for all of her moving needs. So shout out to them since we doing free shout out.
Yeah, shout out. Yo,
they was very professional and everything. Everything was real smooth, but I was organized with it too. I had a coloring chart. If it got this color tape on it, this the room it go to. So, the load up, brought it, unloaded it the next day, and it was color coded. Like the unloading was like so fast it didn't even make no sense. And they put your stuff together. You know what I mean? Put the beds together in the rooms and all of that stuff.
That's what's up.
I'm telling you, if this was the bomb moving company, like yeah, I would refer them to anybody. So anybody out there need a renting company, check them out. Rent-A-Man. Yeah. And it's not. So wait a minute. For the women out there, like, hey, do they do?
That is
it ain't that type of thing. It's a moving company. Ain't got nothing to do with renting no man, right? trying to rent them a man. Let me rent a
You
man.
They're gonna get a couple of them phone calls too.
Right.
That's plus one.
It'll be E's auntie trying to get her a date for his wedding.
Like, I just called to see, do y'all do weddings too? What about Valentine's Day? I missed Valentine's Day this year, but I was just wondering for 2021, 2022, y'all got any specials?
Oh, you're right.
Y'all got anybody with hazel eyes to work there?
Because I need him to have an IQ of 20.
You said hazel eyes.
Hazel eyes. I want my daughter to have hazel eyes.
We joking, but I may do a spinoff on their name and do that mess for real.
Right, rent a man. But
keep keep your hands to yourself at all times.
Wow. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that moving stuff is for the birds, man. I had to get up and get out. They were good though. Shout out to the young man Winton from Duke Energy though, who hooked the girl
Wait
up.
A minute, we done did
on a transfer.
10 free shout outs.
Right. You just shouting out everybody at this point.
Right,
I got my moving company and my boy Winton from Duke. Right, y'all all right.
I got a paying sponsor to shout out. So let's just give them our undivided attention.
She basically said, forget Winton.
Right. From the energy until she get her first bill, and then
it'd be like $500, and I'd be like, hold the hell on.
Right, he didn't tell you about the credit, the deposit, and all of that stuff. Then you want to come on here and complain? We ain't doing that, okay?
She gonna call. Right. Let me speak to Winton.
All right. So tonight's sponsor for Nikki B and Friends is the live private stand-up comedy shows that's being held at the Ambrosia Theater at 959 Lake Drive in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They will be having comedy shows every Saturday starting this weekend, which is March 6th. So every Saturday after that, social distancing style. So only 2 people per table. And it will be 6 feet apart. It's a bring your own bottle, only 14 tables. So they'll be having 3 shows, one at 6 p.m., one at 8 p.m., and one at 10 p.m. So make sure that you RSVP your seating. You can go to the website, theambrosiatheater.com. So let me spell Ambrosia for you. AMBROSIA. I just do theater too, because some of y'all don't know how to spell that. TheATER.com. Ambrosia Theater. Thank you all for sponsoring this evening's. Don't act like I ain't spelling it.
That's why she did it. She did it for people like you, Shannon. That's
exactly. So go to AmbrosiaTheater.com to get your tickets, or you can get your tickets at the door. And it's bring your own bottle, but you can reserve. So 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m. in Grand Rapids, Michigan on Lake Drive. Shout out to them for sponsoring this evening's podcast for Nikki B and Friends. Thanks.
Shout out to Ambrosia Theater.
Shout out.
All righty. Let's get into it. So tonight's discussion on Nikki B and Friends, we will be discussing living together before marriage, the pros and cons of living together prior to getting married. Dun, 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 dun. So let's just start right off. Could you, here's my question, for religious reasons, because we always throw this out there, and we do know that fornication is real. You know what I mean? But for us who's trying to live the righteous life, could you live with your person, your significant other, and stay in separate rooms and no touching? Could you guys do that?
Whoa.
Nope.
Nah.
I'm just gonna put it on out there. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It ain't no reason to stay.
And we gotta do that. You might as well stay in your own spot.
Yeah.
So you want them to move in for the benefit of?
I mean, that's one of.
Right.
Okay. I just asked the question.
I think if we're going to do it like that, you might as well stay in your own spot and me stay in mine.
No, I don't have a problem with separate rooms, but the no touching part, that wouldn't fly.
Right.
So then you screw and then send them back to their own room?
Go to your room.
Right. That's what
like,
you might as well stay in your own way.
I could do that. Yeah, no problem.
That's liable to
you just
develop
kick them out your room after
Yeah, and then that's liable to develop into a habit after the marriage, you know?
So y'all be married and y'all still sleeping in separate rooms and shit.
You don't want to cuddle?
That's whack. Yeah,
I can cuddle and then go back to my room.
Yeah,
I cannot believe you know, I'm so glad I'm not marrying you.
I know. I can't believe that E is even like he the one on the show talking about getting married, like he's engaged.
Yeah.
We need to call his fiance. Like, girl, do you have any idea?
Shannon, mind your business now.
So you
I'm
have
messing up a happy home.
idea.
Yeah, hard nut to crack, boy.
Okay, so let's go through the pros and the cons. So everybody throw out something and we'll put it on a list of whether it's a pro or a con.
The pros of living together.
I mean, it could be both. I mean, depending on, you know, a person's mentality. Like I was actually in that position. Like my oldest son is 25. So like, yeah, about 24 years ago, you know, but it came down to the fact that it was, for what we was trying to do at the time, it was more efficient, you know.
So like one of the pros was you guys were being a family, so that was a pro.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys had a child together and all that, so you did a family unit,
which just kind of makes sense.
Right.
That's a pro. So that's a pro.
Right.
Probably kept you off child support for a minute.
Yeah, I
mean, it really is some fellas out here that be doing that. Like they'll stay with their baby mama just to stay off child support.
Nah, I was in love, but we grew up together, so we sort of outgrew one another, you know. But that's a whole nother show,
right? Yeah, that's not. Okay.
But no, yeah, it was like, I mean, financially, like it made sense.
Okay, financially, that would be.
That's what I was gonna say. Financially,
say that would be a. Yeah, I guess you could save some money.
Yeah.
If one person was paying all of the rent, you really could save some money.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
You was paying all the rent, True?
I was paying about 75% of it.
As you should have.
You know, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean,
when I had my son,
more than her.
When I had my son, I actually got to be a stay-at-home mom.
That's why you act like that. Okay.
Okay.
It makes sense now.
I'm gonna go to the next.
Understand.
Got to be a stay-at-home mom and take care of my little bitty baby and take care of my man at the time who took very good care of us. I probably had more money than all my friends, and I had a new car. So yeah, it was good.
So it helped financially because you was able to do.
I was able to be.
If you wanted,
I was able. You know what? When I did go back to work, I still didn't have to pay any bills. I saved up my money. So when we broke up, I already, how you all. Here's the thing that I say: you always know when it's time to break up with something. You know what I mean? A woman knows, like, okay, this is
not gonna last very long,
right? Yeah. So then, if you're smart, you start saving up your money. The money he give you, you start saving up his, and get you a good nest egg. That's why I tell people, don't be bringing no drama to your house and arguing and all of that stuff. If you ain't ready to go, don't do all of that. Get you a plan in place. That way, when it's time to go, you pack up their stuff nicely into boxes and sit it out on the porch.
I'm gonna be looking for U-Haul boxes.
Oh, so hold on. So when you move, you get movers.
That's what
but when you
Renegade
move
come
him, he get his boxes on the porch. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was way back then. Way back then.
Right. When you had money for movers.
Exactly.
You got money for movers now.
Right. So good.
Yeah. So that was a pro, and I get that family unit thing. That was important.
That's a big thing. Yeah,
that was important at the
is.
time. But you know what? I did say, like you guys are saying, like then it was like after that, it was like I don't never really want to do this again. Like live with nobody like that.
So you're been there, done that.
Yep, been there, done that, and nope.
So you wouldn't live with your significant other before marriage again?
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Okay.
For what?
Actually, I don't know. For me, it's like I like being able to have a place to go when I don't want to be at home. You know what I'm saying? So you having your own spot is cool, because then I get to visit with you, for however long, and then I get to go back home.
But I feel like people can still hide who they are. Once you live with them, you can see the real person. You see how they are at 7 a.m, 10 o'clock at night. I mean, you just see them.
If y'all spending a lot of time together and staying
gonna eventually come out
at each other's house and stuff like that, you'll be able to see. Like nobody can convince me that they marry a nasty ass person and don't know they was nasty before they got married. You knew that they was nasty.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Even just the little subtle things that they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they was nasty. You trying to tell me you just realized she talk with her mouth full?
All them dates you been on.
I know.
You just noticed her talking with her mouth full.
Right.
You just noticed she didn't keep a clean house. Come on.
You saw her with that same shirt on yesterday. Come on.
No, right. And she had just told you before the exterminator was coming. So don't try to act like you ain't know.
Twice in the last 6 months, say.
Don't make her that nasty, say.
But oh my gosh, yeah. I remember I had a one night stand back in the day.
Oh my God.
You saw some moving out the corner of your eye?
She was nasty, true?
This is a true story. I mean, oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I was somewhere, but I ended up going to a nightclub with one of the homies that I went to see from college. And I met this sister at the time. I wasn't married. I was like single and doing my thing, And so we got to talking at the club. Next thing you know, like we finna leave after a few drinks, and I tell the homie like the address and all that. He was like, yeah, that's a good neighborhood, B. He was like,
oh my God,
you know what I mean?
Guys, that
is very important.
He lived there. Very important. So I just told him like, hey, I'm finna leave with Shorty, homie. Like, this the address, whoop-de-whoop. He was like, yeah, that's a nice neighborhood. You should be good, B. He was like, catch me in the morning, So I leave, and when I tell you, she told me to hold on.
She told you to hold on before you came in the house?
Right.
Yeah.
You should have pulled off. You should have pulled off.
He was in her
car though. But no, I did have my firearm.
Audience for hollering like that.
That's what I was, I was, doing my whole little executive security thing. So I did have my firearm. So I wasn't tripping like that, but she went into the side door, and I'm like, is she like pushing something? You know what I mean?
To mute my mic.
Oh my God!
And and so, but her body was so amazing. She was like fly, like off the cover of a magazine. That's what got me there.
Oh my God!
So after about 15, 20 seconds messing with the door, she ended up going in the door, comes out the front, and was like, come on in, So I get out the car and stuff, walk up.
Oh, okay. What were you thinking she was pushing, like a dog out the way?
I didn't know. I was thinking maybe it was a pet or something, or maybe she had like a coat rack behind the door and it fell down when she left or something. I don't know. But when I tell you, as soon as I got to the front door and she turned on the light, it was like
they scattered.
It was the house of like a hoarder. Like, seriously.
Oh, that's what she was pushing stuff out the way from behind the door.
Like,
wow.
Okay, so we can make this story a lot shorter. Did you stay?
I did.
Oh my God.
You ain't about nothing.
That don't make no sense.
You ain't
y'all turn anybody down?
How old were you?
I'm saying I started the story saying one night stands.
Truth, how old were you though?
You're not about nothing, because that means you went through you was pushing stuff out of your way to get to this.
Yeah, she was making clearing a little path. You know what I mean?
Truth, how old were you when this happened?
I was about 28, 29.
Oh, you was old enough to know better. Yeah, you was
way better than that.
Hey,
True. I thought you was gonna say you was 18 and 19.
21.
No, had you seen this sister though? She was incredible. Body, face, hair, everything.
So I got another question.
So you got in her nasty bed, because I know you had to push clothes and stuff off the bed, and it was clothes all over the floor and all of that stuff.
Truth, I was ready to shoot you some more.
We took this quilt and just threw it on the bed. It was.
Are you serious?
Hey, I had to move a paper plate on some.
But see, that's how you know he wasn't focused on nothing but getting some. That's how you know, because he ain't even care.
You know what? I'm out of town. I'm leaving tomorrow. This is a vision of beauty. All I had to
had to move a paper plate.
I had to move a paper plate with some dried up macaroni on it.
Bye.
to lay the blanket down.
Dried up macaroni.
This right here is an example, ladies, of somebody who ain't about nothing.
Hey,
that right there.
Keeping it real.
She ain't about nothing inviting men to her house, and she know her house nasty.
But she know they come and she figure her body, and see, that's what I'm saying. He's so caught up in her body, he didn't even care nothing about the rat that was gonna crawl on him when he went to sleep, and the roaches that was crawling around him. He didn't care nothing about none of that.
Nah, I wasn't.
He had his eyes on the
prize.
About
none of that. I wasn't worried about none
of
that.
Her body? Was her hygiene all right?
Get in there? Yeah, I was definitely gonna smack.
How was her hygiene?
All right, man, she smelled like a summer's day.
He don't know. He was probably drunk.
Sweaty and nasty?
Nah. It wasn't none of that. She could have been a model. So then
it don't matter. Beautiful. A nasty model. If you gotta kick in to get to that, that wouldn't be worth it.
But she was she was like a real life hoarder. So I don't think she saw it as a problem. It's something wrong.
It wasn't a problem to you, though. That's what makes me concerned that it wasn't a problem to you.
No, because I'm once the lights went out, you turned
the light off in a place like that?
I did.
Did you hear mice and all of that playing?
I ain't heard nothing.
My God, Nikki.
But trembling.
Oh my
panting.
God.
Nah,
Move back to the subject at hand. That's the
please.
Just keeping it real. Just keeping it. I was just wild back then.
I don't know. Truth. After I saw the dried up mac and cheese, I'd abort mission. If you would have seen her,
Bruh, it was unbelievable. I'm
So
like,
he wouldn't have aborted no daggone mission. He'd have hit it too. Why
I can't even imagine. Like, so then did you go in the bathroom in the morning when you got ready to take a shower and stuff?
Nah, I called my homeboy. He actually said he was like 6 blocks away. And I walked to the intersection, to the corner and just waited. He picked me up.
What'd she say when you left? Pick that up?
I don't know. I didn't. I've never spoke to her again.
Nikki, pick that up.
Never spoke to her again.
I got one more question.
Did
you wash up or something? Did you use her bathroom at all? What did her bathroom?
Nah, actually, when I came out the house, I took a leak on the side of the house and then walked up to the corner.
I didn't even want to pee inside.
This is the tackiest person I know. He's tackier than the hoarder. Like he's tackier than the hoarder.
Oh my God.
Okay, back to the pros and
subject.
cons. Because I bet you the dude. So there go one of the cons right there.
Knowing they habit.
Meeting a hoarder, like he just spoiled my whole appetite with that foolishness.
I do though. I think it's some kind of mental illness.
You stayed the night?
No, absolutely not. I was awake the whole time, putting in work. The whole time.
He said he left when he got done.
Right.
He put in work and clocked out.
Man, Shan's speechless. Okay, go back to the pros and the cons of living together. So wait a minute. Let's ask somebody who's actually doing it right now. E, you and your fiance live together. So what are some pros and cons?
I think one of the cons, and I think it's attributed because it's COVID right now, there's a lot of togetherness. A lot of it. And that's why, if you notice, they were saying like a lot of divorce rates have gone up because people realizing they don't really like their mates because they forced to spend time with each other. But one of the pros, we do save financially. Right now, I take care of the bills, so like all her money is for her to do whatever she wants to do.
That's what's up.
So she pays her car note. She pays her car insurance, and that's it. Everything else is whatever she wants to do.
Okay, so that's a pro for her.
Yeah, that's definitely a pro for her. Con for me. You get nice home cooked meals. That's a pro.
Yeah.
Who does the cooking?
She does majority of the cooking. We both cook, but she does majority of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we both cook. Companionship. You do have someone that's there that you can talk to, you can be with.
I don't know. You can have that living at your own spot.
You can.
Yeah, but like in the middle of the night when you want to cuddle on somebody, if they ain't there, what you gonna call them and make them come over?
You want to call them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they not doing that. Coming over late in the night.
Oh, yeah, they do. I hear that's what people do.
Oh, you hear? I like how you threw that in at the end. That's what I hear.
That's what I heard. Like, somebody I know does that. Like, so I'll speak. I live by myself. So the pros is you live by yourself.
You can come and go as you please. That's a good pro.
And something moved. You know who moved it. You know what I mean? You can have your stuff how you want it. You do a dish, wash it out. Your house should stay clean.
Nikki, that is everything doubles, and that's a con. Dishes double, garbage doubles, everything doubles. That's a con.
Yeah. Because the only con I could say, like, I mean, and then you just get like, okay, so I guess you have to be one of those people, like me. Like, I love me. It's just not a lot of people out there who could even stand their own company. I love Nikki. So I love Nikki time. And I love just reading a book, peace and quiet. Even if I'm in a good relationship and everything, I still got to have some me time.
That's important.
That's important to me. Some people don't understand it. Some people don't like it. It's been the cause of some breakups. Some people think I'm funny, acting standoffish, but I don't need you in my face all the time.
Right.
And see, that's the importance of. That's why you had 2 rooms. You go in your room and have your time. I'm gonna go in my room and have my time.
Now, when we say my room, are we talking like my own bedroom, or are we saying like a she shed man cave type of deal?
What would be the difference?
You're not sleeping in there. You're just going in there to hang out, chill by yourself, maybe watch your show, smoke you a little something, drink you a little something, talk to your friends, you know, get on your internet or your laptop, watch you a YouTube video, that kind of stuff with nobody interrupting you like that.
If you need to
play your games,
if you need to eat, accidentally fall asleep if you don't want to holler out, this your room.
Nikki, I almost tried that one night, but I value my life, so I didn't do it. But
what happened?
So you gotta go in there and get it on that?
No, I tried to do it one night. I was testing it, but I was like, nah, that's
tried to do
not
what?
a good idea right now. Try to go sleep in another room by myself. Yeah. I didn't want to test that just yet.
Well, you better test it before you get married if you want to do it. Fall asleep in your man cave sometime.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just kind of think sometimes, you know, if you got your little recliner in there, I'll let you chill, you know.
But at the end of the night, you saying you got to come to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it could work either way. I think, you know, it's important for y'all to have things that you enjoy yourself, things that she enjoys herself, and then things that y'all enjoy together.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I agree.
That's very important.
Yeah.
You know,
very, very important.
That's a pro. Just knowing when to give your mate some space can keep down a lot of confusion.
I just had a friend of mine say to me that I don't go nowhere without my husband because he can't go nowhere without me.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Now, who she think gonna go out with her? Do you really think we're gonna have a really good conversation?
Now you gotta say
your husband right there. Ain't nothing worse than a girls' night out and that one friend who come with a man.
Yeah, and if she said he can't go nowhere without her, he probably didn't cheated on her.
And that's probably what it is. She feel like she gotta watch him.
Yeah,
and
that's
ain't nobody
it.
got time for that.
That's her way to stop him from cheating. We finna do everything together. Period.
I'm sitting with you at dinner. I can't tell you about my cycle, breastfeeding, because he here.
That ain't right. That's what I'm saying. Like
right. No, that's all bad. And you know, you ain't going to see him. You know, he the same cat that's gonna be sitting in the room if you come over her house. You know, like you ain't coming to see him. Like going on, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like you owe your partner like
before,
that kind of respect. Like
for sure.
When his friends come over you, it's okay for you to be like, hey y'all all right? Yeah, all right. Well, I'm finna go. Right. Yeah. Don't be hanging around the man talking stuff.
Right. When I did that, I knew, like, if he was having company, I already knew, like, let me go on. Because I don't even want to be around. I already know he don't even want me out, you know.
Right.
This is guy time and all that.
Yeah. Y'all need to be separated. Because signals can get crossed real easy.
get a little. I might get a little change to go shopping or
I was
something.
just getting
Y'all
ready to
go on
say
and enjoy
sometime I would,
yourself.
give me a little change so I can go out and buy me something.
I'm in my little whip.
Or go in there and cook for us.
Oh, I would have did that already.
That too.
Before
I
they
mean,
got
that was
here.
probably gonna be taken care of anyway. But anywho,
yeah, set it up all nice and stuff. Little taco bar. Here go a little taco bar over here for y'all.
Bobby done made your plate. It's in the microwave or whatever. But I'm out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But another pro could be too, like, people that, you know, that live with people, they tend to be a little bit more organized, you know, when it comes to things, and a little bit more disciplined when it comes to spending money too.
True.
And or saving money, you know, whereas, you know, a single person or somebody that live by themselves might be a little bit more frivolous with money.
Yeah,
that's true.
Now, I would say that that's true because I dated a guy one time. I don't even know if I want to tell this story because y'all ignorant.
Petty gang.
Right.
Gang.
So I dated this guy one time, and he wasn't good with money. And this was a long time ago. He just wasn't good with money, and it was almost like his family, like they like all put their money together, that type of stupid stuff. Like it didn't make sense. But anyway, he knew that there was an issue for me. Like, you don't like, that was on my list of why I'm breaking up with you. One of the reasons I'm breaking up with you, you don't do your money right. So then he had please don't break up with me. You know, this was when direct deposit first came into effect. And he was like, can I have my money go to your account? And you could tell me how to spend it and all of that stuff. And it was like just too late. You know what I mean?
He wants you to put him on an allowance.
I've been under that situation. I happen to be married to an accountant, you know, and I'm like, I'm all right with money, but she is awesome with numbers. So whatever she say, this what she need, like, I already know. I don't have to ask her what is going towards, you know, and all that. I already know she's gonna take care of everything that need to be taken care of. For sure.
That's how we do. Some people are just good with money, and some people just not.
Yeah,
that's true.
And then the thing is, I don't want to be babysitting nobody either. You know what I mean? No. Like, if you don't know that your bills come first,
I was just gonna say at a certain age, you should
really
know.
I dated somebody like that.
Right, want to get your money to your mama, and we all know she doing crack. Come on now, we ain't gonna do that.
I dated somebody like that. Like I would even buy stuff for his lunches. Like, hey, I cooked last night. You could take that, warm it up at work, or I got you. You know what I'm saying? Some cold cuts or something from the deli. I got cheese. I got whatever you need for a lunch. That way, you don't always gotta go to McDonald's or Popeyes or whatever. You don't always gotta do that. Like a couple times a week, cool. But we trying to save some money and keep our bills paid so that we can do other stuff when the time comes. But he swore to God I was just trying to be a warden and tell him how to spend his money. First of all, bro.
But some people gotta be honest with themselves. Like some people have to be honest with themselves and know, hey, I'm not good with money, so I need your help.
Exactly.
To help me with this, you know.
And so if they not, you know what I'm saying? I can't be with nobody like that. I'm like, Nick, I can't.
Not now. Not at this age.
No, you can give me your check.
I
don't even want to have to do
you like that. You how to, right.
For real.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be
that. You know, like literally.
But it makes sense. It makes sense.
My entire check. You know what I mean? And then like the next day she sent me something back, and I'm like, this. I already know this is what I got to play with. I ain't got to worry about no car note, no insurance. I ain't got to worry about lunch.
Right, you know everything is taken care of. Right.
Boom. And that's what I'm working with. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit the dispensary. You know?
And see, here's the thing: like, if y'all got one account, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is no yours or mine; it's ours. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave you out.
3. We had 3 though. We got 3.
So then that's another question.
Yeah.
Do you have a joint account?
Yeah, we got one joint account. She has her own account, and I have my own account.
Okay.
That
works.
Same.
That works.
Yeah,
for
a
some
lot
people.
of married. I've had that was actually one of the questions I had asked before, and a lot of married couples do it that way. And just like they were saying, like some people was just like, no, our money is our money, and we put it all. I think that you should separate it, but then they was like, no, you kind of keep some stuff separate, just because like if you're trying to surprise them with gifts and different stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or surprise them with a move. Ain't that right, Nikki? When they gotta go.
Oh my God.
You got that nest egg to the
Shut up.
But I mean, that
But
wouldn't
I've
even work
handled
for
people
me because
money.
I'm like, she got the PIN number to my account. Like, I mean, my account transactions, she get the emails,
Mm-hmm.
But I trust that she handles everything financial because I couldn't do it.
I've handled people like that. Like I said, I don't live with nobody. When I've dated somebody, I have handled their money and knew their information for all of their banking needs and stuff like that. I always will share mine because people may want to randomly put money in your account.
Yeah.
Nobody
I know, but true. Yeah, I'm sure you know.
You know somebody like that. Before Cash App and stuff like that, people needed your account number.
Yeah, my kids. That's how I even found out about Cash App. I didn't know what it was. Venmo, I didn't know what it was. They told me.
He just made me authorized user on his credit card. We talking trade lines.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
That's big money right there. I don't even know.
There you go.
When I tell you that has helped my credit tremendously.
Right.
It will.
And if you want to see if he really love you, go on and max it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that though. No, but like my kid's dad is the only black man I know in America that can make $1 out of 15 cents. I have never seen. When I tell you, I did not want for nothing.
I feel you.
Nothing.
I'm telling you.
That's what's up.
It be like that sometimes. That's why.
You're gonna pay the bill.
You should have hung in there, Shannon.
No. Not no.
I love me some Matt. Oh, I love.
No. But I did not have to worry about finances. I did not have to worry about bills or nothing like that. Like he took care of it all. He took really good care of it.
Isn't that really a great feeling though when you could relax?
It is. I don't gotta worry about
night,
nothing.
Peacefully, not worried about nothing. Get your little babies up, get them off to school, lay back down, get up, clean your little house. Oh, those was the good old days.
That's probably why I hung in longer than I should have. But
Wow. I heard that.
But yeah, man, I didn't have to.
How long did you guys live together?
We lived together on a few separate occasions.
Okay, in and out.
But yeah.
So, Truth, did you and your wife live together before you got married?
You sure did. Yep. But a lot of that was because I actually relocated though from across the country.
Oh, you sure did. Yeah, you sure did. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess because then that becomes the other question. Like, if you move in together, who moves? You know what
That's
I mean?
That's a good question.
Start off, who moves? Did you just move to the bigger house or?
I think you got to do whatever makes sense for y'all.
Yeah, financially, whatever makes sense. That's where you go.
And that's what it was based off of, and the fact that I didn't want to uproot my daughter going into her high school year and having her to, start all over. Like she had been going to school with a lot of these people since 4th and 5th grade. And I didn't want to take that from her. And then when we started crunching numbers, what I made there and my cost of living versus what I could make here versus the cost of living, you know what I mean? It was like I gave myself a 271% raise. Them is her words. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So financially, like, yeah, it made sense.
So then you did move your daughter? Her friends didn't matter?
No, she was able to stay here.
Oh, okay.
To where I relocated when I left LA. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it all worked out because she a freshman in college now.
I know.
That's what's up.
Right.
Black excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So what's some of the cons?
Right. I don't think we got into any of it.
I think it's more cons.
I mean, we did kind of
we did get into some cons.
Being around each other all the freaking time.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on if they're not in good. Okay, so here's the thing: if I gotta work and then come home and you expect me to do everything, like you gotta be clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So everybody wasn't even raised like you got to think. Everybody wasn't raised the same,
right?
So that'd be one of the things. You know what I mean? And it could just be. I know me, like it could just be little things that irritate me. Like I'm saying, like you cooking in a nasty kitchen. Like what? Why ain't you wash them dishes? No, no, you're not doing that. You're not sending them dishes in that sink overnight. Like, dude, no, we're not doing it. Like it could be like just little stuff that irritate me.
Yeah, and if you're an impatient person, moving in with somebody could be a major adjustment.
That definitely will teach you patience.
And then we got to even think about little things like if I sleep dark, room dark, no TV on. I actually had got into the habit just recently, put one back in my room, but didn't even have a TV in my room because your room is where you sleep.
Yeah.
And then there's some people, TV sky high. That's how they go to sleep. They can't go to sleep without the TV on.
Or gotta have a fan on,
or some type of white noise. Yeah,
it's the smooth jazz channel for me.
You see what I'm saying? Some people gotta have something on that they gotta listen to, and I'm gonna be woke. And then it's that the other con. I'm just gonna name mine off because I sleep so light. So if you didn't win and hung out and all of that stuff, I didn't even think about snoring. But if you didn't win and hung out, I'm gonna automatically wake up when you coming in late. Now I'm up and then I gotta go to work, and it might be hard for me to get back to sleep.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about snoring because I'm gonna plug your nose and damn near almost kill you.
Oh my God,
Nikki, you about to? Nikki.
I remember plugging somebody's nose and they kept on coughing and they'll stop snoring for a little bit. Then they'll start again. I just plugged their nose. Then they'll stop.
That's amazing.
Stop it. Yeah. Ain't no snoring. So E was saying because he doing it. All of y'all done did it before, so what are the cons?
Like some of the cons, like you said earlier.
What about we never talked about.
What if they a morning person and you not?
Right. Oh, that's it right there. That part.
You getting? I'm sleep. I like the room dark, and you getting up, opening up the blinds and the curtains. You got the TV on, the shower on, the radio on. You walking back and forth, slamming the closet door. And
that's
would you hurry up and get your stuff and get the hell out of here?
I don't think
that's just somebody being extremely inconsiderate.
I was just about to say you got to be considerate.
I'll make those adjustments. That might happen once or twice, but once I know, then
because technically, if you get up earlier than I get up, or I get up earlier than you, I'm gonna have my stuff in the bathroom, so I'm gonna tip. I'm trying to be respectful because I know how important my sleep is. I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
So don't get up all in that. Good morning, I ain't trying to talk. None of all of that. No.
And I am.
I agree.
But all of that, but let's just be honest. If I'm gonna get up and you hear every door slam and all that, I'm trying to irritate you.
Oh, that's on purpose.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's
That's definitely on purpose.
That's a problem.
Or if I get up and I turn my Bluetooth speaker on and I'm listening to T.I., it's a T.I. versus Tip type of morning, I'm pissed off at you and I want you to effing know it. So I'm going to turn my Bluetooth speaker up loud.
Or a brother like me get 3 pieces of burnt toast.
That's how you know she pissed.
I'm like,
don't put no butter on it or nothing, just hit.
Right. Sausage look like cardboard wafers. I'm like, what is going on here?
Not cardboard wafers.
Like, what did I miss?
Right. What did I do?
But a definite con, though, especially like for me, is like I know people all over the world, like all over the country, just through playing ball, you know. And when somebody happened to be passing in town or something, you know, I'm more spontaneous than her. And you know, sometimes that that causes a little friction. You know,
I was just about to say we didn't
making dinner or something. I'm like, you know, hey, Bobby Joe in town. Let me, you know, we finna, you know, go bend a few corners. You know, nah, no, you're not.
Right.
But I'm even like, what about family coming over and dropping by?
Yeah,
you know, it's some people who close with their family who they love to have family over every day, and then there's some people like, dang, like, I love my family too, but like they enough of this every day, kids running through the house and all of that stuff.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna do that, and you know, I made that clear. You know, you more than welcome to go to them
over there, right?
But nah, we not, you know, because I like my things a certain way, and then too, I don't want nothing to come up missing. I know your family's sort of ghetto.
You know they steal.
No, I'm just saying.
You know your cousin Pookie steal.
We just lost a whole family of listeners just off of that one comment.
I'm just saying, they know. There's some of them listening from jail right now.
They just stole something.
Oh my God. Grandmama's fine china and the silverware.
And then help you look for it.
Oh, right. The $20 that was on your dresser in your bedroom. You supposed to be in the living room.
And can't nobody move in.
No.
Ain't nobody moving in. No. We ain't gonna do that.
If our sister get homeless, you know her sister gonna be able to come.
Nah, she ain't.
Her sister got 6 kids and she done got evicted 3 times. Ain't nobody finna cater to that. She better get herself together.
She ain't coming in here. She ain't coming in here.
I can get you a room at the Red Roof or something.
You know?
Yeah, as long as y'all can look out. All right, it's time for us to wrap it on up with our closing remarks. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. So, you know, you got to figure out these are conversations that need to be had. These are things that you need to pay attention to when you're dating, getting to know somebody, you know. Again, I'm not a fan of rushing anything because you got to feel people out. People do try to put up facades for a while, but, you know, you just got to do what works best for y'all, you know. So that's all I got.
And yeah, similar to Shan, me, myself personally, we had to make a few decisions, and at the end of the day, it worked out in our favor. I can't say it's gonna be like that for everybody. It was like that for us. That's all I got.
I'ma just say, you know, patience and compromise. Just keep those 2 words in mind.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be all roses and sunshine, but as long as you're willing to be patient and compromise, it'll work out for you.
I agree.
So I'm going to say that, you know, just make sure you have the right conversations beforehand, before any of this happens. Because actually, today is actually the question of the day on Nikki B and Friends is about living together. And the person who sent me the question to ask was saying that him and his girlfriend was supposed to be moving in together, and she got a cat, and now he got to give her an ultimatum, him or the cat. He doesn't like cats. So like those same conversations need to be had, and I think it needs to be, who's responsible for what. Those need to be had. Like I can't stand to hear people say, which often it is, and that's why I get so many questions, which I appreciate. So keep them coming. But why so many people have to ask these questions? It's a lot of people not having conversations that they should have prior to moving in together, getting married, and things like that. You shouldn't be having conversation moving in with somebody, already planning to move in with somebody, and you don't want that cat to come. That conversation should have been had at the beginning. I don't like cats. So get your cat away from me. I'm saying that coming through the door, not the nasty door that Truth went through. Because he, for all we know,
it probably was a cat hiding there
that's what I was
too.
about to say. It probably was a cat and a dog, right? And dog, and Truth didn't even hid, didn't even feel the cat. Right? He thinking, oh girl, got it going on, and this a doggone cat licking on his back. He don't even know it. In that nasty ass house. So
you can smell that cat. Then she got a new incense.
Right.
Incense burning.
So, I just say, make sure that you have the conversation. Make sure that you lay everything out there with his needs and her needs. Lay them out there, and make sure that you make the right decision for you, and don't feel like being pressured into nothing and doing stuff out of convenience. Like somebody need to be saving. We need to save money if we always over each other's house. No, that ain't a good reason why for me. But that's just me. So just make sure that the conversation is had. As always, we appreciate you guys listening to Nikki B and Friends. Follow us on Facebook at NIKKI B and Friends. And then I'll start tagging some of the people in here so you can follow them as well. And then on Instagram is Nikki B _and _friends. And that's it. So thanks again. Don't forget, if you're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which we already know from the meeting that we had yesterday that they're not one of our top listeners. But thank you, Calumet City, Illinois.
Shout out Calumet City.
Shout out Calumet.
Yeah, because it used to be Arlington, Virginia, but Calumet City, Illinois has become
appreciate y'all.
One of our top listeners. So we appreciate you and keep on tuning in. And we will be doing some great things. And for the few people in Grand Rapids, Michigan who listen, go to the Ambrosia Theater to get your comedy show tickets. So thanks for rocking out with us. Right. That part. That part. And we'll holler at you. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.